Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to Elevate Youth, where we are navigating faith and life. And in this show, we have lined up great things for you. And welcome. Stay tuned.
Thank you very much. My name is Elizabeth Mwangi, and today we are privileged. As my co-host has stated, like today, we're going to study more on our show that is Elevate Youth. And don't forget, my people, that today we are privileged to have a guest who is known for mentoring young people, who is also known for shaping life, and who have a history of transforming lives of young people. Welcome, my people, and be eager to know and hear more.
Wow.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. And now, as we've said, that we are navigating faith and life. Now, there's one scripture I will start with. The Bible says, the book of Proverbs 13 verses 11, dishonest money dwindles away, but he who gathers money little by little make it grow. And now, today we'll be speaking about youth and saving. Now, and as we are looking into this, today, as Eliza, you have said,
Yes.
we have a great mentor of the youth. Now,
Yes.
I would like us to introduce this mentor. I don't want to preempt, but I would like us to welcome him. Welcome,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
let us know you.
Welcome,
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. My name is Edward
Yes.
Lukorito. I'm a youth mentor.
Yes.
I've been doing this for the past 12 years.
Yes.
Yes.
And I began doing this at high school level
Okay.
Yes.
for 7 years, where I've been, I spent that time teaching in high school, and I was in a position to interact with the youths
Yes.
as their Christian Union patron. And through that, we were able to work on not just academics,
Yes.
but also the faith
Okay.
of these young people
Yeah.
that has been really something significant
Okay.
once they exit the system. Beyond high school, I've had a chance to interact with young people in the university through teaching and mentorship. And currently, mentorship is a very significant factor
Okay.
Yes.
for young people, not just in high school,
Yes.
but also in colleges,
Yes.
and even those who are neither in college or high school,
Yes.
but they are within the community,
Okay.
Yes.
pushing on with life.
Yeah.
And through my interaction at all those levels, high school, in the
Yes.
community, and at university level,
Yes.
I've been able to realize that youth mentorship is something that we cannot brush away,
Yes.
and it's something that we need to address
Yes.
Yes.
by making it a priority in today's generation.
Wow, 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 wow.
Thank you.
Wow, that's so great.
Yeah.
Yes.
And sijui Eliza kama wewe, hii mambo ya saving,
Yeah.
hiyo inatupeleka kama vijana na
Yeah.
si jambo rahisi. It's not a simple thing
Yeah.
even about this. But
Nagojea sana nisome juu pia mimi nitasaidika.
yes.
Actually nimepata pia watazamaji wetu wako very very much interested
Yes, yes.
kujua kuhusu saving.
Yes, yes.
So kitu yenye iko sisi wote tunataka kusoma. I come across a quote ya pesa ikisema save me today, I will save you tomorrow. And we can only manage this kama tutafunzwa.
Wow,
Na
wow.
tukifunzwa ifaavyo, niko 100% sure kuna young people ambao maisha yao yatabadilika completely. Wajipate they are not just growing spiritually, but even normal life
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
is
Wow.
changing.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, because now we have a great mentor.
Yes.
You have said that you have been with young people.
Yeah.
You have been in high school,
Yes.
in university level.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, what is your take concerning this about youth and saving?
Basically, the most imperative thing that we have to be conscious about is youths and investment is a broad subject.
Yes, yes.
And before nowadays, you know, young people just wake up and they are told, can you invest? And when you tell someone, can you invest? It is an impromptu agenda.
Thing,
Yeah.
So first of all, as a people,
Yes.
it's important that we sit around a table
Yes.
and teach young people about savings.
And what is saving?
Yeah, basically, when we talk about savings, it is a part of the income
Okay.
that is left after you've carried out all your expenditures, after spending. Yeah, that money you are left with, which you need now to keep for useful future.
Okay.
Yeah. Not just keeping that because una hela ziko tu kila mahali, sio tu kuweka ati kwa sababu unataka kuwa bwenyenye.
Yes, yes.
Lakini ni kuweka hela kwa matumizi ambayo yatafaa
Okay.
Yeah.
kwa siku za usoni.
Usoni.
Yeah.
Save money today.
It will save you tomorrow.
Sure.
Wow, that's a great quote by the way you starting that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as you've said that about saving,
Yes.
and it's about spending some money.
Yeah.
Sometimes Eliza, sijui unaonaje kama na economy unaweza kusave ama what do you
Na hii tax. Ile taxes ziko juu.
Yeah, according to me, na economy vile iko,
Yes.
na tax vile ziko juu,
Yes.
naona ni possible kusave.
Yes.
Yeah, kwa sababu hata kama tumeearn this amount of money,
Yeah.
tukiweka a certain amount itakuja kutusaidia kesho. Back to our starting theme, we save money today, it will save us tomorrow.
Sure.
Kumaanisha kama hatutaweka kitu, kesho yake wakati tutahitaji kutoa sasa ifanye kitu, maybe emergency yenye imetokea, tutajipata like hauna kitu.
Yeah, kweli.
So unajipata una suffer from bad debt.
But now we have come to learn
Yeah.
from the expert.
Yeah,
Ama
so-
tutakuita expert.
No, she has a big point.
Okay.
Basically, as we are undergoing these economic challenges, that's one factor that affects saving avenues.
Okay.
Yeah, because people want to save, young people want to save, but we are going through harsh economic times. People want to save, but we are having different needs, which bring all about these challenges. People want to save, but the problem is saving habits.
Okay.
Do youths have a saving habit? Do youths have good saving behavior? And above all, do youths have knowledge about finances that results to saving?
I think that's a good question.
Yeah.
Eliza.
According to me, I think youth haven't yet learned about good saving habits. Yeah, and especially sometimes we are like, this is what I have earned, and there is somebody who is employed somewhere. I think it's a high time we learn that we don't save because we are earning million, but at least we study a culture. No matter the amount of money we earn, we save a coin for tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So you know, because we are saying that we are saving and looking at the hard time.
Yes.
Economic time that we are in.
Sure.
Now, one thing, I'm not that old enough nianze kufikiria kusave na vitu kama hizo. Nikiangalia ni lazima nipige sherehe pale kidogo. You know, there's something trending that nataka kufanya. Now, what should I do about this? Because I think nitasikia kama niko outside sana bwana hizi. If just imagine kama kuna kiatu mpya bwana imetokea and I need to lock with my friends. So what should I do about all these things? Should I just forsake them because I want to secure the future?
Well,
but I still have time.
I get your point.
Yes.
Saving is a culture, irrespective of entertainment, because some of the factors that are affecting saving culture for youths is entertainment. They are spending more money on entertainment. they are spending more money on food.
Yes, yes.
Youth akitembea hivi aone mahindi choma iko brown all over.
Ama mutura.
Mutura hivi anasema mazee hiyo siwezi acha.
Haiwezi nunua simiti.
Cosmetics.
Yes.
Yeah. Youths, when they move around and it's like at the end of the day nobody has turned their head, they feel like, do I look cute? Do I need to do ABCD on my face? Like, do I smell good? So youths are spending a lot of money on cosmetics, entertainment, food, airtime, and also the issues like you find youths investing a lot of money on unnecessary transport costs. Like, I just come and tell you, Karuki, so nipeleke Barnabas, and you are like 20.
But don't trips in itamu. Don't trips in itamu.
Now look at this.
Don't forget that.
My point is,
Yes.
if a youth can cut down on such habits of spending on cosmetics, entertainment, transport that is not planned for, impulse spending, then eventually they will have something to save. And also, it is true. It is something that has been confirmed from researchers that youth below the age of 13 years, they are good savers because they don't withdraw a lot. And then the female youths, are good savers than the male youths. And therefore, at the end of the day, we need to challenge all of us that it's not all about entertainment. It's also about how are we balancing between entertainment and saving. Because at the end of the day, you are saving for the future.
No. I think I should ask something concerning that.
Yes.
Kuhusiana na story na cosmetic.
Yes.
Don't forget you have a lady in the show.
Yeah.
Na ni important pia, at least tutuelezee. Like, kuna vitu to us they mean a lot.
Yes.
Especially hapo penye umeguza. Best lady lazima wasichana ama warembo watembee.
Sure.
Now,
yes.
Does it mean hawafai kutumia hizi vitu? Can you try to
I get your
elaborate
point.
It to us?
When you talk about cosmetics and taking care of spending money on taking care of looks and all that, or even buying clothes and shoes, we won't walk naked, so we need to dress up ourselves. But you dress or you go for cosmetics according to your ability. Remember, there's a perfume that may cost 5,000. And that perfume is used by someone who is earning 50,000 plus. And you are earning 20,000. Why don't you buy a perfume of 800 shillings? And then or go and refill. Go and refill your perfume.
Part of it.
If you are using cosmetics and or you have a border that you apply on your face, there are those who just use once they are getting to the base of the container, they discard it. For you, ensure it's clean, it's clear. Because
then I go and refill again.
You go and refill, you don't buy a new one.
But kuna ako ka feeling yenye at least ukitumia tu ile kitu smart, ile kitu poa, bado unajiconsider at least.
But you are leading a life that you are conscious. It's not worth your economic ability. There are things like, for example, we can decide to go and have a meal in a hotel. Do you know that chances that we'll go to America Hotel are very minimal?
Sure. That's
because we will eat, we'll get into our savings. So that's the point. So even for cosmetics, go for that which is commensurate with your pocket. So that you know that if I can save today and use this cheap cosmetics for today, but they are not bad for your skin, then once your savings mature, then you can also now go for the expensive ones. Ukijiambia, wacha nipigie ngozi yangu pole, iliumia kwa miaka kadhaa na hii mafuta ya kukamua. Sema nijipaka hiyo, so wacha ni improve, niende Vaseline, alafu ujichape marash, useme no refilling, ikiisha I discard na nua ingine. So it's gradual because you are not at that 5 yet. We are talking about youths. And life begins at 40. So,
I like that.
Does it mean we are not living? Because if you say now life begins at 40, and others we are living.
Basically saying that life begins at 40. That is something based on the fact that at 40, you've already gone through saving process,
Okay.
you've gone through investment process,
Yeah.
you are now getting dividends, you are reaping, unapata sasa matunda ya kusave na kuinvest. Sasa
Yeah.
ukiwa na profit, hautakuwa na shida ya kwenda kununua marash Dubai. Yeah.
Sure.
Lakini at 25, itabidi uende tu hapa streets.
Yeah.
Now, as we're looking into this,
Yes.
because there is a lot of challenges that we are facing as young people when it comes to saving.
Yes.
And you said one of them, there's something you've said about overspending,
Yes.
you know, sometimes going beyond my means,
Yes.
you know, trying to impress.
Yes.
Are there other things that are discouraging youths, you know, from saving or even engaging? Or I say, they are not well informed about that.
Yeah.
Or what is your take on that?
They are. One is parenting style. Parenting style influences saving. There are people who are brought up by parents who also lack financial knowledge. Yeah. So
I get it.
and then so they don't have that knowledge to pass to their children. Like I have a friend who told me that last year December, one of my student, a second year student, was telling me that during December period, they had a family meeting, and their dad told them, look, we don't have much, but the little I share with you, try to save. There's another youth somewhere, during that December, they were not told anything about saving, and they have never been told anything about it. So parenting style matters. Parents, they should lead us into this journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
2, parental income. Some parents are having good income such that they tip their children. Like they motivate them, they give them some money, and then they save. Then others, because parents are earning well, they don't care about saving. And then others, because parents are not earning, they feel like we need to save. So parenting style, parenting income, and then we have issues related to the current economic situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is not conducive for
Very hard.
saving too much.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but still we can save. Then we have factors like income. Some youths don't have income.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So
How do you
there's
go about that? Because if you are not earning.
basically that's another subject that we can really even not be able to dive into and solve.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, we know that there are people who are not earning.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that that's the end of the road. Yeah, it can be a session we can revisit.
But you can give us a gist, you know, just
Yeah.
a little, in a nutshell.
Okay, in a nutshell, we encourage young people that the most important thing they can always do, you don't wait for opportunities. Yeah, and you don't choose opportunities. So long as the opportunity is not evil, yeah, so long as it's within the faith foundation,
Yeah.
and it will earn you an income,
Yeah.
then go for it. Because it's all about kujituma. Yeah, it's all about making an effort.
Yes.
Not waking up and saying, mimi sina job, na hata sijui nitatafuta wapi job. And then the youth should move away from this notion ya sina connections, sijui mutu.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we abscond that notion, then we are going to be in a position to realize that one, there are opportunities the government is providing, there are agile opportunities, yeah, and small opportunities that may even just pay you for a week, 2-3 days,
Yeah.
but in the process you are not idle, and you are getting your own hard-earned money.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so it's something that it's wide, but basically youths should look for opportunities. Opportunities can never look for them.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and they should not believe in connections. Niko na mtu wangu, niko na mjomba mahali. Yeah, like or say tunaumia na tuko na mtu fulani mahali anafanya vema na hatuokolei. No, it's all about enthusiasm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before
I
Eliza
think
ask
that is
or
important.
do something,
Yeah.
or even respond or
Yes.
ask us,
Yeah.
maybe something that she want to know. And let me ask now. For those, there's something I think I wanted to put across. There's something you said. There's some parent who likes to tip to their children or
Yes.
even to their youth. They are
Yes.
given something, even pocket money. And I think in one way or another, if mtu ako interested so much even in saving, unakuta uneka kidogo because of a certain day. I think that's another thing, even if they are not earning.
Yeah.
I think about the encouraging the saving culture.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. And even the banking industry. you know, youths like financial institutions that come to them. Yeah, so that if youths have a youth group, financial institutions should visit their youth group and tell them, can you open an account with us so that you can start saving?
Yes, yes.
But if the financial institutions will wait for the youths to go to the bank, they won't. And if they do, then they have someone to push them. So it is high time that financial institutions should come to the youths, not the youths going to them, so that they can have saving accounts. And then eventually, once they have them, they can even come up with avenues like the withdrawal charges for youths should be manageable. It should not be like for the adults. Yeah, and then also some good interest if they are saving on a fixed deposit account. Some good interest at the end of the year.
Okay.
And that will encourage them to save.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice to know. That's nice to know. Eliza, you should.
Actually, that is what I was trying to put in place.
Yeah.
Juu tukiingia tunapata kuna wamama wanajiunga pamoja na wanapata pesa kiasi fulani na hizo zimewasaidia kugrow business. Hata kama ni kibanda unapata by the end of the day haombi chakula lakini at least ana somewhere hayuko idle, ako na place ya kwenda na itampea chakula. So as you've said, it's higher chance pia youths asikae tu hivyo like afikirie what if nitachukua young people around 5, 7 or 10 tutafute a way out, tuone venye tunaweza acquire finances, then tuzitumie kufanya biashara, and out of biashara yenye tutakuwa tukifanya tutakuwa tunaweka nini in return. So according to me, nasikia hapo nimesaidika sana kwa sababu it's a higher chance.
Yes.
Tufikie wengine pia tuambie this and this can work, and at least it improve our saving habits.
Well, I think it's a good thing, it's a good challenge.
Sure.
Because as you've said, as you said about and what she's saying about bringing young people together, challenging them about saving, and also understanding what you just said about now looking at the things that are maybe using up all your money, maybe cutting the cost, unnecessary spending, and all those kind of things. Now in regard to you, from let me call you an expert. From an expert point of view, what are the avenues that maybe you can be able to which are there, or the saving avenues? The saving avenues which are there. That we can be able to be involved in.
We have a number of them.
Yes.
One, youths can save through the SACCOs.
Yes.
We have SACCOs around which are legit. They can form a group of 5 people, 10 people, 16 people.
Yes.
Then get documentation. After that, they open account in a savings SACCO. Then they agree how much shall we be depositing monthly. Is it 200 per individual? And then for how long shall we deposit? And then after 1 year, the SACCO will pay them some dividends. So if after 1 year they'll be having 50,000, they will earn some dividends, and then the money will keep on rising. They can also do savings in the banks. They can do savings in their mobile apps. We have mobile apps that can allow you to do savings, and then they can also create trust amongst themselves. Like, look, we have a group here, and this is our treasurer. This person will be sending money to this person, and then maybe after a period of 4 months, we take this money to this financial institution. So they can also directly go into an asset. Probably they don't want to save, and then maybe withdraw later the money. Maybe there's an asset that is readily available, and it's given on lipa mdogo mdogo. Then they take the asset na wanaanza kulipia. In fact, hiyo inawa discipline kwa sababu wanajua usipolipia the cost inaenda juu, ama wataambiwa mtalusi your asset. So those avenues are workable, and I think they are the ones which youths are currently applying. Those who have ventured into savings, and those who have not, we welcome them to take that path.
I think you've mentioned a circle,
Yeah.
like an avenue
Yes.
of saving for young people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Na tuko Nakuru.
Mm.
Do you have an example of a circle that you know that at least you can encourage young people,
Yeah.
other than kuisema na hatuja give direction, like unaweza mu-encourage ama umdirect,
Yeah.
ukienda place hii na hii na hii na hii, yeah, you teach them by at least giving an example, ndio anaweza take step maybe immediately or after a week, na atasaidika.
Yeah, we have a number of circles within our CBD here in the city. And one of the circles that is really embracing young people is United Aman Circle. I'm also even a member, where we formed a group of 16 young people, and we agreed on raising 3,100 per month for a period of until the money hits 1 million. Then the circle, United Aman Circle, promised that once we hit 1 million, they will give us a loan of 3 million, 3 times our shares.
Okay.
And then we get a piece of land, for example, 2 acres, which is worth 3 million, somewhere affordable. Then because we are 16, we share, each one of us 50 by 100.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then for those who are in the professions like teaching, in the police, you are youth, you are in the police service, there are circles here. We have Steamer Circle, we have
Okay.
Mwalimu Circle, we have Cosmopolitan Circle. Yeah. So depending on your profession, or
Okay.
if you are just basically in the community, you are a hustler,
Eh.
United Aman Circle, the doors are open, and it is paying us dividends as one of the beneficiaries in that circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a good thing you have shared your personal experience on the same.
Yeah.
And I think that the youth who are viewing us, they are taking up the challenge.
Yeah.
And understanding it is not needed much.
Yes.
Just a little. But now your focus is about the group.
Yes.
What if I am a solo person? I want to do it on solo, and I'm looking to develop that discipline, that discipline of saving. What should I do?
As an individual, you don't wait to hit 25 to start saving. You don't wait to hit 35 to start saving. Personally, I started saving at age 18. And within 2 years, 19 and 20, when I turned 20, I had saved 30,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I began saving in Post Bank.
Hey.
I went to
Wow,
Post
wow,
Bank, opened an account in Post Bank, and then they told me, you get anything, deposit. So at the end of the month, I was able to have 2,000
Okay.
from whatever I was doing.
Yes, yes, yes.
Then I was taking
Yes.
their 2,000 or 1,500. In fact, after some time, when the money was about 12,000, I withdrew 4,000 and bought my first phone, Motorola C118, and I was happy. I was ensuring I'm working with it in my hand because I knew this is mine.
Okay.
Then I continued saving. So after 2 years, I had 30,000, and now I was able to get into renting land.
Okay.
Okay.
And I started doing maize farming.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and I realized it was paying. Yeah. So as an individual, you can also have that discipline.
Okay.
Okay.
Get into a bank, a circle, and start saving. Give yourself a limit of 2 years and see what you'll have. Yeah. Such that after 2 years, you must have something and move on.
So this means that I must invest on my discipline.
Yeah.
About saving.
You
So it's all matter about discipline.
It is
and-
discipline.
Yes.
Yeah, in fact, not just discipline. It is what I call 6 C's. It is commitment.
Commitment.
It is consistency.
Consistency.
It is collaboration.
Collaboration.
It is communication. It is character.
Character.
And above all, it is a very important aspect we refer to as an element of it's an element which encompasses all the 5 points, whereby once you've attained commitment, you've attained communication, you've attained collaboration, you've attained character, you've attained consistency, then you must attain something called competency.
Competency.
Competence. Yeah.
No. Okay, please help us to understand, because you're just saying competency, character, and
Yes.
no, help us to know in regard to us, to I as a youth,
Yes.
or even to the viewer,
Yeah.
who is looking forward to develop this discipline.
Yeah.
You know, can you help me to understand, or can you help us to understand about all that?
You're
You're using the
Yeah,
6
sure.
C's.
The 6 C's of
Yes.
a youth who wants to exercise discipline in saving,
Yes.
this youth must be committed.
Committed.
Not saving 200 today and then tomorrow you withdraw. You say like nimeona kitu nzuri town bana, hiyo sherehe lazima nichape. A commitment. Yeah, you can't turn away. Just the way in spiritual faith, you are committed to Christ. So tomorrow you hear anything that is non-Christ, you don't turn your back.
Yes.
You remain committed.
Remain
Just like in
committed.
spirituality, you don't backslide. In finances, you also don't backslide. Because in spirituality, you may backslide, and the Son of God may forgive you when you go for forgiveness. In finances, you backslide and you become poor. You are poor. Poverty can never forgive you.
That's a
So
good one.
commitment.
That's a good one.
And then collaboration. The people around you, your parents, collaborate with them. Your employer, where you are getting that income.
Okay.
Usiende uharibu, usiende uko useme sasa niko na 15,000, then you walk at with your arms at an angle of 30 degrees, like because you only have few coins. Collaborate. Yeah. And then we have the aspect of communication. Learn how to communicate. Communicate your needs. Communicate your needs to your family, to your employer, and to the people around you. Because don't assume that people just look at you and then they sense what you want to say. So once you're able to communicate, then be consistent. Be consistent. If you save today, you are saving next month. So you are always saving. You are always saving. Like you don't say wacha niruke miezi 3 alafu baada ya miezi 3 nitatoa ya hizo 3 months zenye niruka. That is inconsistency. Utashindwa kutoa. So you must exercise consistency. And then character. Character is important. You must just be true to yourself. No imitation, because imitation is a limitation.
Sure.
We were born original, therefore we should not imitate because we'll end up being a photocopy. So character matters, and character, the issues of faith come in. We can never shelve the issues of faith. So it is a wide spectrum that we can't ignore. So with the 6 C's, a youth becomes a good brand of saving.
You have said 5.
Yeah, I've said 5.
Yes.
Then now the 6th one is about the element of this young person ensuring that you are saving with a purpose. There is a purpose you are focusing on.
There is a goal that
There's a goal you are
want to
focusing
achieve.
on. So without that goal, you will realize that then why are you saving? So the end product is very important.
No, also because because you're saying sometimes you find, I think this idea, majority of the people I've met, they're saying that now I'm living for the day. Tomorrow it will cry for itself. So
kesho itajipanga. Nikiwa na kitu leo acha nikule.
Ukiwa na kitu, you know, hata hii siwezi nunua simiti, sina hata plot. You know, that kind of thing. Now, how do I remove that kind of idea and ideology?
That's an attitude. That's an attitude that we can extinguish. Now, extinguishing such attitudes, this brings us to financial knowledge. Do youths have adequate financial knowledge?
And that's why you're here.
And that's why we are here. So financial knowledge will extinguish such attitude, and young people should start from somewhere. You don't need to come up like in a group whereby one person is saying, let's contribute 5. I want to say let's contribute 5,000. And then you want to say let's contribute 2,000. Elizabeth wants 2,000. So at the end of the day, if I insist 5,000, I will lose the 2 of you.
Yes, sure.
I also think as we started with Biblical perspective of everything, now in this, I think it's a higher chance for youth to run from an ant. Now that is biblical, whereby tunapataga kanabebaga food. Sometimes utapata press ina harvestiwa ngano, kako huko, kanabeba kamoja, kanaenda kanaweka. Nafikiria youth, tunafaa tusome na huyo mnyama, kwa sababu anajua kuna day kutaleni, ama kuna time kutachimbwa, na itakuwa ina position ya kuipata. So hatutasema like kesho itajiriria. Kama Biblia yenyewe inasema like Mungu anachukia wajinga. Tunafaa pia sisi tukue welevu, like tujue kuna day yenye hatutakuwa tuna manage kutoka kuzunguka, hatutakuwa na hiyo energy. So tunafaa tukue tumecollect kitu na tumejisavia juu ya hiyo siku. Yeah.
And I think that is Proverbs chapter 6.
Sure. Yeah.
Go and learn to the youth. No, and I thank you so much because of that revelation, Eliza. And as now, as you really want to learn and continue and start this discipline, what will you tell us? What is the starting point? Now, because yes, we have been speaking about, let me cut short, let me use this little money, but now sometimes you wonder, but what should be the first step I should take, I think? You know, because I need to know what should be the immediate thing I should do now as a young person. Or we should do.
Sitasema niko sawa because the more tunasoma nimediscover pia I've been making mistakes in life. Na pia nikasoma sana. Penye amesema at least salvation the Son of God may have mercy on me. But if I fail in an area of saving, I become poor and poor forever. So I may not wish to be in that state. So I want to run more. Like kuna hatua zenye nitapiga immediately tukimaliza hii show.
So help us to know.
So one, youths need a financial knowledge whereby it's something we are already doing.
Yes, that's what you have done.
And then once they know the significance of saving, youth should, people save with different reasons. There are people who save to address uncertainties. Like people who saved before 2018 were able to address uncertainties like COVID-19. People who saved before these new taxes are able to address the current economic stalemate. So people save to address uncertainties that come in the future. Some other people save because they want to attract wealth and luxury. And then some people save for their future generations. And then we have others who save because they want to retire at 40, not at 60. At 60, you are waiting for pension. But at 40, you are focusing on your own returns. So the starting point today is that there must be a mindset of discipline because it must be in the mind. As we talk now, any youth who wants to start a journey of saving, the idea of saving must be conceived in the mind first of all. Conceive the idea. Then once you conceive the idea, you own it. Then after that, next, ask yourself, what are my possible sources of income? Some have one, some may have none, some have more than one. And then what are the things that are eating into my income, such that I'm left with no savings. So they cut on those things because there are something like unnecessary debts. Someone is just idle and then you feel like si niende mshwari wanipeka kitu with no objective. So you get into mobile loans, have an objective. I'm getting this loan because I want to do this. Nataka kuanzisha business ya kuuza mayai na naenda kununua mayai kiasiki, nataka kuuza smoky, nataka kuuza those small businesses and any advanced business that youth wants to partake. They must first of all have a goal of getting into those unnecessary debts, which eat into their pockets. Then also we cut down, like you said, what's the starting point? Let us cut down on what eats into our income. Entertainment, cosmetics, shopping, clothing, shoes. Like we need to dress, but let us just cut down and be realistic. Once we cut down on those things, we realize that there will be a good portion of money at our disposal. Na itakuwa shida sasa, hapo swali itakuwa niko na hela. huu ni mwezi wa pili na bado nina hela zenye nilibakisha mwezi uliopita na sijazitumia, naweza zitumia vipi? Hapo sasa ndio kitu itakuingia useme niziweke mshwari ama niende kwenye benki ama kwa sako nifungue account na nianze kuweka hizo hela huko pole pole, uone baada ya miezi kadhaa utakuwa na kiasi kipi. Lakini bila hilo utajipata kuwa tu ni mdomo tu na save, and then baada ya siku mbili umebomoa sanduku la kusave, umegonga na nyundo. And people should not save in the house like you are saving under the mattress. Utakula.
Now there's something you're saying, and I'm trying to look. Now that comes to all about budgeting.
Sure.
Now, how will you budget then? Budget, okay, it's very hard sometimes to budget. The things to do budgeting, it's very hard actually, because now from our perspective, maybe for example, majority of the people, or young people that have grown without that idea about budgeting and all those kind of things. Now, what should I do about budgeting? And not only, not after, apart from budgeting, should I save, then I budget, or should I budget, then I save?
No, you know, once when we defined savings, we say that savings is basically the amount of money, or the amount of the amount of money you are left with after all your expenditures are subtracted, and those expenditures is a budget. So your income minus your budget gives you savings.
So
I also think you've explained something related with good planning. And it reminded me of something: failure to plan is planning to fail.
Sure.
So I think with the issue of budgeting, I think it's a higher chance you plan yourself before you start doing it. And once you have a good plan, like I have this amount of money, I'm going to buy this and this and this and this. It simply means once you have that money, you will do as you have planned.
Now, let me come back to that, to the same thing.
Sure.
Let me just do it there. Now, take for example, I'm earning a certain amount. Maybe I don't have other incomes or other sources of income. Maybe I just have that one stream of income. So now, so should I, when I look at my budget, actually I have a deficit that I need more than even what I have in my, in my account, or what I'm getting by the end of the month. So what should I do about that?
At the end of the day, all of us will always have a deficit in our budgets. All of us. But now, what makes us end up with something? We cut down. There are things you will say now, I'm not doing this, though I need it, but I'm not doing this because my budget cannot meet it. And if I have to do it, then I'm going to exit my income. So there are things you let go, because you are not letting go forever. You are letting go temporarily for preparation of a better opportunity to bring them back. And once you've let them go, and you know, some of them it's just a habit. There are some things we are used to including in our budget, not that they are even contributing to our health. They are not contributing to our wealth. It's just a habit. That every month I have to do this. So we must ensure that whatever is within the budget, like you are earning something and you are renting a house, paying rent is necessary. Like meeting the basic needs, food, and then some basically clothing, then you've paid rent, so you have shelter. Then thereafter, maybe you have dependents, you need to address their needs. So at the end of the day, no matter what happens, it's always good to realize that there are things on our budgets that we can let go, so that we sustain a healthy saving culture. But if we include everything on our budget, even the salary of a millionaire is not enough. It's not enough.
So that goes back to this, I think I'll say. Then that means that I should save before I budget.
When you are doing your budget, the point is, let's say you have 10,000 and you are paying rent of 3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So once you pay all that, part of your budget will be also save.
Yeah.
Indicate that I should save at least something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you can budget, and then if you forget saving as part of your budget,
Okay.
then I'm sure you'll end up saving nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to ensure that you have savings, then saving should be part of your budget.
Thank you.
Yeah, so that the budget and the income gives you zero, knowing that the budget income minus budget equals to zero.
Yes, yes.
Knowing that still in this budget there was savings, or you budget but ensure that there's something left, such that if
Okay.
you have the income minus the budget, you get something which equals to savings.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also think kuna reliability rate,
Yes.
whereby unapataga kamshahara ikienda kugonga, kuna watu wameanza ku make calls.
Yes, yes.
And some of them see it necessarily they need money to use for something productive. Mwingine tu anahitaji za pombe, mwingine anahitaji za kuchapa shelehe. Tukimalizia ni important sana kujua hasa juu unataka 3,000 unataka za kufanyia kazi gani. If the person is starting a business, well and good. If the person maybe anafanyiwa admission aanzie pahali, at least at account ulisaidia somewhere. Lakini hizi zingine zote ni vizuri tuziondoe. Like that person pia yeye mfunze that culture ya at least kufanya kitu agoje.
Okay.
And I also think because also time is how much gone, ni important kabisa pia to our financial at least kueducate watu sana concerning that. Yeah, because I've realized there are people wenye wanabeba burden kabisa, especially youths. Unapata amebeba hii, amebeba hii, amebeba hii, na wenye anabebea how I consider like it's something that he or she is doing over the same. Na pia hizi pesa hata ukimpea si pesa zenye zinamsaidia, unapata? Ni pesa zenye atazitumia tu hivyo. Na pia juu hajazifanyia kazi, hana the discipline ama ile uchungu ya kuzitumia. Anajua atazitumia kwa sababu pesa za ndugu yangu mshahara yake inaingiaga date 25. Umepata? So anatumia akigojea date 25 ifike. So I think it's a higher chance. Pia wana youth wasome na wajue like some other needs. Ama zingine tu calls na nini si important. Juu pia huyo mtu hazimsaidii, zinamharibu kabisa. Like unaweza pata wewe huendagi pub, umepata? Lakini unatumia mtu pesa za kwenda pub. Si umnyime aende afanye kazi. Yeah.
So thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you so much, and Mr. Edward, and give us a parting shot.
Yeah, one, I agree with Elizabeth that some youths have dependents, and these dependents, it has become a habit that they know at the end of the month, I have someone who will take care of my needs. And that's what we call consumer confidence. Youths have consumer confidence. They know that I'm going to do ABCD, knowing that money is coming. My sibling is earning, my parent is earning. So they don't care about saving. Okay, back to your point, my parting shot. I would like to encourage the youths to focus on saving, which opens doors for investment. Yeah, because you can't start investing if you don't have a saving culture. And to save, let's not wait for the government to give us opportunities, then we start paying pension, which we shall be given at 60. Let us focus on financial independence, retire early. We call it FIRE.
Motto.
FIRE philosophy. Financial independence, retire early. That philosophy means save so that at age 40, you retire.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you don't follow that FIRE philosophy, it means you will pay pension and retire at 60.
Yes.
And at 60, what can you do? You'll have wasted a lot of time. Yeah. So we want to encourage the youths to adopt the FIRE philosophy. Financial independence, retire early.
Wow.
And that will open many doors for the young people because as per the 2019 census, the population that out of the 47.6 million that was reported, 75% are youth.
Yes.
Now imagine if these people cannot invest in savings and cannot put their hand into savings. Then this means that by 2029, we'll be having a generation which is very poor. That is no longer youth.
Yes.
By 2039, we shall have a larger population that is very poor and is no longer youth.
Yes, yes, sure.
And we will not meet our needs.
Yes, sure.
And at 40, when this population gets to 40, no one will be willing to retire.
Wow.
They want to go to 60.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's FIRE movement.
Yes.
Financial independence, retire early.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wow, I think Eliza,
Yes.
hiyo ni mzuri. And this is asai kuona
Fire, na hiyo hitaji extinguisher.
Fire. Fire philosophy. And I think let us thank you so much our viewers, and we are so much happy even to have this kind of mentor ambaye ametufunza mambo mengi sana about financial knowledge among us as young people. And one thing I will not forget is about the FIRE philosophy. Financial independence, retire early.
Yeah.
Eliza,
Yes.
your last comment about this.
Yeah, my last comment, I want to thank Mr. Edward,
Yes, yes.
who is a mentor and also who has changed the life of many.
Yes.
And also to say something.
Yes.
I've learned today that you don't make it in life because we have big boss somewhere. Actually, we make it because we are determined to excel.
Yes, yes.
So that point is at home.
Thank you.
And I can assure you personally, whatever I've learned today, I'll put it into practice and wait for the outcome.
Thank you so.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, and let us meet every Wednesday in these seats. And as we hear, as we learn, as we navigate faith and life, welcome to Elevate Youth. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye-bye.